Hi, I'm Kevin Hill, and today we're going to do another fun painting. So let's get started. We'll start off today with a 2-inch brush and some black and blue. And we'll come up here to the corners and drop in a nice stormy sky. I think today we'll have a really cold winter painting. So I want this sky kind of dark, very stormy. We'll let it get lighter as it comes down toward the horizon. Now we can go to a clean brush and very lightly blend out this sky. I do want to leave a lot of the light and dark areas in it. I don't want to blend them all out. Kind of looks like a stormy sky with some clouds without really doing anything. With the fan brush and some black, we can begin thinking about some clouds. I'll just use the corner of the brush and drop them right in, just like that. I'm really worried only about the top edge, not too concerned with the bottom right now. So we'll just drop them in like that. And maybe there's one over here. There we go. Now back to the 2-inch brush, and we can very lightly blend out the bottom of the cloud. I want to destroy the bottom of the cloud only. I don't want to touch the top yet. And the smaller ones, like down in here, you can just pull them like that. Just blending out the bottom of the cloud. And when you're done with that, then you can take the brush and lift them right up. Kind of fluffs the cloud a little. And then blend sideways. Now with the 1-inch brush and some of that sky color, we can tap in some trees right here at the horizon. These are very light. Don't have much paint on the brush. Keep them very far away. We'll have some more detailed trees later. We'll just add these background trees in for now. There we go. Now when you're done with your trees, then you can take the 2-inch brush and add some of that sky color, maybe with a little bit more blue. And we'll pull straight down to create some water. Just like that. Maybe we'll have a little river, and it'll come just like that. Go right off the canvas. Pull straight down. And when you're done with that, you can go back to a clean brush and blend lightly across. Now, with the 1-inch brush and some white, we can clean up the bottom of those trees back there. And also, we'll kind of clean up this string, make it the size we want. There we go. And allow your paint to grab a little bit of this blue, and it'll create some shadows in the snow for you. And maybe we'll have a little piece of land that comes in like that. Now with some black and red and a little bit of blue, we can make some pine trees back here. So we'll just make a little line like that and push up. Bend that brush up and create all your little limbs in there. I want this tree very dark because it's closer than these trees back there. And by making it much darker, it'll bring it forward. With a clean fan brush, we can grab a little bit of these trees and move them around. See how that creates some shadows in the snow? I had no paint on the brush, I'm just grabbing what was on the tree. And maybe a little bit on this side too. But follow the way you want your land to slope. See, it all has to slope down toward the water. With some blue and white on the fan brush, we can highlight these trees. We don't need too much. We want to leave a lot of that dark. Just a few little highlights. And I'm still pushing up with that brush and thinking about my limb shapes. With some white on the knife, we can add a few highlights on the water. There's not much paint on the knife, and you have to rub them in very hard. And I do want to keep them as straight as I can. Just like that. Now with a clean knife, we can just scratch out the shape of a little cabin up here. Not too big. Something about like that. There we go. With some dark brown, we can block in this little cabin. I want it to be very dark to start out with, and then we can come back and highlight. There we go. When you're done blocking in the cabin, then you can add some snow on the roof, just like that. Now with some brown and white on the knife, we can highlight our little cabin up here, just by taking the knife and letting it run right across, just like this. Kind of create individual little boards. Now back to the fan brush and some black. We can add a huge pine tree right there. And I'm still going to just push up with the brush, using mostly the corner. When you're done with the big one, then maybe we'll have one more right here. It kind of frames out the painting, just like that. But I do want them to be very dark. We'll come back and highlight in just a minute. Back to the white on the 1-inch brush, and we can clean up the bottom of this cabin, just like that. Grab a little bit of that brown and pull it. And we'll do the same to these trees right here. Grab a little bit at the bottom and pull it. Let it create all those little shadows in the snow. Now with some blue and white on the fan brush, we can highlight these trees right up here. I'm just touching with the corner of the brush and working my way down the tree, leaving a lot of dark. I want to leave most of the dark in the tree. All the dark shadow areas kind of create contrast and depth. Keeps your trees from looking flat. Now I'll go to a 1-inch brush with some dark color, and we can add a couple of bushes right here. Just like the pine trees, this is only the dark part. We'll come back and put some highlight on it. Just a second. And maybe there's a bush right there. Now with some blue and white on the 1-inch brush, we can add some highlight. Just like that. You don't need too much, and we do want to leave a lot of the dark. There we go. With the script liner and some brown, we can add an old dead twig. It kind of sticks out like this. Make them very rough. A lot of limbs, just like that. Alright, well I think we're done. I had a lot of fun, I hope you did too. Don't forget to check out my new DVD for beginners and also my website. I'll put those links below. And thanks for watching.